The Gallery of Modern Art, so kind of the GOMA, as we're affectionately known in the city, this is our 21st year. As a conception, it kind of was first talked about really properly in 1993, and this building was identified at around about that time and kind of pushed through to open up in 1996. So we're a relatively young gallery, but we're a part of a bigger family of Glasgow museums, which has been around a lot longer in the city.
Well, I think one of the things that GOMA does do is involvement for everyone. A lot of people possibly do see these establishments, art galleries, the art scene, it's maybe not for them. They might be sort of slightly nervous about coming in. You know, they might not think that environment's for them, and I think it's important to promote that and say it's for everybody.
Kind of works on a number of different levels. In terms of kind of communities, you can think of them in different ways. For a visiting community, what we aim to do is show some really powerful modern contemporary art by compelling and leading artists of our time. So within the city of Glasgow, for our local kind of community who live and work here, we have a community of artists. We're part of a kind of an ecosystem within Glasgow of artists who live and work here, and some commercial galleries and a number of contemporary art galleries who show their work. So we want to be part of that and show to the rest of the world as part of the global discourse on visual art, the kind of the relevance of work being made by brilliant artists here in Glasgow, as well as bringing in work by other artists from both the UK and international artists to showcase that within Glasgow.
You know, you read up these things about, you know, good for mental health, coming in an environment where, you know, you can take time out for your day, your lunch break, come in, look at some art, find a wee quiet spot. I think these things are important, like libraries as well. Don't have to always pay to get into places like that. You can come and enjoy it. You can learn from it as well. You mean, we learn all the time in our job as well. We don't necessarily know everything, but to come in and learn something new or find beauty in something, just even if it's like 15 minutes of your lunch break, I think it's all good.
Absolutely brilliant. Brings Glasgow into the 21st century.
Unexpected. Yeah, like upstairs is about as modern art comes.
I don't particularly like it, but that's my own personal opinion.
It's different from like where we've got the portrait gallery in Edinburgh, which is totally different, for example. So yeah, I think it hits the nail on the head in terms of modern art.
It does bring a lot of interest. It's always pretty busy. There's always something on. But again, it's just not my type of thing.
People get frustrated by it. They would be like, what does this mean, you know? And sometimes I do say to artists, you know, to visitors, you know, it doesn't necessarily need to mean something. It could mean something entirely different to you than it does to me. But even if you get a connection with it, either colour or form, but modern art, if you're wanting the kind of, you know, nice little sort of tied up in a package, it's probably a period from, people would say a period from 1850s, 1860s to 1960s, 70s, and it was a shift, a rejection probably from past styles, and these artists were trying to embrace and maybe experiment in colour, maybe not colour but form and materials used, and sort of how it reflected modern society to them.
I think sometimes within modern art here, the sign Gallery of Modern Art in the front is slightly misleading, because a lot of what we show here is not necessarily how other people view modern art. So they think of large name modern artists, and then they come here and are slightly confused that it's a lot more about contemporary art within this building. But I think the rumour has it that when they were doing the signage on the front of the building, contemporary didn't fit, so modern did.